before I could strive to
acquire the knowledge that is necessary
yes.
to get the job. So you see, you had to struggle, put lot of effort,
Yes.
to acquire the necessary legal knowledge to get this job. That's understood, you see.
Yes.
So that is the only way. There is no other way. And you are applying that technique to achieve, you see, the so-called spiritual goals. This is the difference that I'm pointing out. Even as a legal officer, you know that, you see, as a lawyer, suppose. What do they do is in the courts? You see, you have always to rely upon the precedents, you see, the previous judgments. Both the lawyers quote the previous judgments and argue it out, you see, and the judge either accepts yours or the other fellow's and gives the decision either in favor of your client or the other client. All right. So then there is a higher court. You go to the higher court, you see, high court. They are the same. And you go to the Supreme Court. There, the judge decides this is it. You see, so you can disagree with the judgment. You see, the client can do everything possible to reject it and refuse to accept. But he has a way of enforcing the judgment through force. If it is a civil case, civil suit, you will lose what you are claiming for. If it is a criminal thing, you will end up, you see, in the prison, punished. You see. So ultimately, that's the man who decides who is telling the lie, who is telling the truth. Arbitrary it is, arbitrary finally. So it is very essential for you to be conversant, you see, with the whole structure of law, and then you see, I don't want to go into that, I'm not a lawyer anyway. I'm just pointing out that it is very essential to know the legal side of it, you see, and acquire the legal knowledge to get your job. And more efficient you are, the better are your chances. You see, the cleverer you are, the better are your prospects. That is understood. So you have to put struggle and use effort, use your will, and then you have arrived at a point. And there is always more and more peace. But that is all that instrument which you are using to achieve your spiritual goals. This is all that I am pointing out. That cannot conceive of the possibility of understanding anything except, see, in time. It takes time. It has taken so many years for you to be where you are today. And you are still striving and struggling to reach a higher plateau and higher and higher and higher. You see, their hierarchy is there. So that instrument which you are using cannot conceive of the possibility of understanding anything without effort, without striving, without using will. Cannot conceive of the possibility of anything. But the issues that you have to deal in life are the living issues. That is where, you see, this has not helped us to solve the problems. Temporarily, you can find some solution, but that creates another problem, it goes on and on and on and on. So that is something which cannot be used to tackle, you see, the live issues. These are all live issues, the living problems. Demand, you see, the instrument which is not dead. So the instrument which we are using in other areas is a dead instrument. So that cannot be used to understand anything living. That's all that I am saying. So you cannot but think in terms of striving, effort, time. One day you are going to reach the spiritual goal, just the way you have succeeded or still trying to succeed the goal which you have placed before you.
But Do you try to say that there is some knowledge which solves the real problem of life?
No, not at all. That cannot help you to understand or solve the living problems. Because there are no problems there at all in that sense. See, we have only the solutions. You are interested only in solutions, and those solutions have not solved your problems, so you are trying to find different kind of solutions, but the situation will remain exactly the same. But there is somehow the hope that maybe you will find the solution for solving your problems. So your problem is not the problem but the solution. So the solution is gone, there is no problem there. So you are not ready to accept that that is not the solution. If there is a solution, the problem shouldn't be there anymore. This is what I am emphasizing, the answers given by others, the wise men. The questions shouldn't be there at all. So they are obviously not the answers. If they were the answers, the questions wouldn't be there. So why don't you question the answers? If you question the answers, you question those who have given the answers. So you take it for granted that they are all wise men, they are all spiritually superior to us all. They know what they are talking about. They don't know a damn thing.